Okay, so in this video I'm going to go through a walkthrough of how we actually created the funnel. And I'm using GHL as the platform to do that. Now you can follow this general training if you're using something like ClickFunnels or some other platform, because the same principles apply. So there's a few things that we need to get started in order to create a funnel. So we obviously need a form that people are going to fill out. Now you can decide if you want people to pay, which means that you would then need to set up a product within Go Highlevel that they would purchase, or you can just have them fill out a form that you get the information and give them a freebie. So there's a couple of ways of doing that, but because we've actually set this up as a $1 funnel, I'm actually going to set it up as a form first off to grab the information, and then we'll also set up a product to do that. So the first thing we're going to do is create a form. In order to do that within Go Highlevel, we simply go to Sites, and you'll see up along the top here we've got funnels, websites, blogs, WordPress, client portal, and forms. And this is really what we want to start off with. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to build a very basic form. So we go Builder. It's come up with an option here to create a form, and we just start from scratch. We don't want to use a template. And it's come up with a basic form here. So the first thing, and we definitely want all of this information. So I'm just going to name the form by editing here. Okay, so we save that and just save it. Okay, so that's our form saved. Now we're going to go back. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set up a product to receive the $1. So I'm going to go to Payments. We go over here to where it says Products. We're going to create a product. And again, it's the same thing. You just follow the prompt. So we want to create a product. We're going to give it a name. Funnel. We don't need a description, we just need to scroll down, and where it's got pricing, you could select what currency you want, and let me just move that out. Should be USD. So we've got US dollars and it's $1. Okay, we don't need really anything else. There's no variance. We're not worried about SEO stuff, so we'll just go save it. Okay. Now what we need to do is we need to actually build the actual funnel. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Sites. We're going to go create. Now we've already got a funnel in here, as you can see, but if you've got nothing in your Go Highlevel account, you won't have anything in here, but we just create a new funnel. We're going to create it from blank, and we're going to $1 funnel. Try and keep the names consistent so we know what we're doing. We create it. Okay, so we've got the funnel itself. We're going to add the first step, and we're going to have 3 steps in this. We're actually going to have a sign up page initially, then we're going to have the order page where they pay, and then we're going to have a thank you page where we actually deliver the product. So we're just going to call this $1 funnel. Okay, not worried about the path, we'll just create it. In another lesson, we'll actually talk about how you actually set up the path and connect it to your domains. Okay, so we've got the page set up. We're just going to edit the page. Now this just takes us into Page Builder, which is appropriate. The same thing works for websites in Go Highlevel, and also within funnels that we're doing now. So we're going to go to full width. So we just click on that. Now we've got to have rows. So how many rows? So we're going to add a row, and in this case we're going to have 2 columns. First column, actually I lied, we're going to do 1 column first because we're going to have a header, and I'm going to add an element, and the element is going to be an image. Okay, so we've got an image going up here. We move down along the right hand side, and we have a look for here where it says what image do we want to load. So we just click on the little icon here. If we've got images in our library, it will actually show them. Okay, so we're going to upload a file. We just go upload a file from our computer. I'm going to go to the desktop because I think that's where I've saved it. Oops, and there she is there. That's a header file. So it's uploading that as we speak down here, and we just double click on it, and that's dropped that into the header. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to add another 2 columns under here. So we can see as we move around, these lines change color. So the one thing I want to do is I want to duplicate the blue section, right? So I duplicate the blue section by clicking on the blue plus sign here, and now we want 2 columns. Okay, and the reason we want 2 columns is I'm going to add a video in here, and then we're going to add the order form in here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to add the form. We just select form, and because we've created the form, it'll be in the drop down. So we collect this, and we've got the form. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is we want to add a video. So we go in here and we look for a video. Now you can place an image in here if you want instead of a video, if you don't have a video, but we're going to actually find a video. And again, once we highlight this section, we go over to the right hand side, look down, and it says, okay, what type of video are we looking for? If you post your video to YouTube, you can actually drop the link in here. Or what I normally do with short videos is I'll actually say, no, we want it hosted. So we want to put the video up within Go Highlevel. That makes it harder for people to copy the video or download it or whatever. And we select the video. Again, we don't have a video, upload it. So we're going to find a video and upload it. Okay, so and this looks like it here. So we're going to just grab that video. It'll take a couple of seconds or minutes or so to upload that. And this is actually the wrong video at the moment because I just realized it's the first video we put up, but it's a placeholder that will give you an example for uploading video. Okay, so we can click on that. It tells you it's still rendering, right? So it's created the funnel. Okay. Now you need to obviously edit this details here on the form. So we need to go back to the form and just edit the details that are in here on when you create your form. And we simply go publish, right? Save it first. We don't need any SEO for this page because we're not looking for people to find it or search for it, although you can do that if you wish, and we're just going to publish. Okay, now here it's asking to select a domain. I'm going to cancel that because we haven't talked about connecting the domain, and that will be in another video for that. So we'll just cancel that and we go and have a look. Right, so that was just previewing it, and that's our funnel page 1 set up. In the next video we'll talk about setting up the order form and how to connect them.